sometimes in life you have to accept that bad things are gonna happen to you. And today I must do this. Acknowledging that I must return to the other side of the coin. The peace never lasts. It always ends eventually. Such is the plight of humanity and the world at large. In other words, we're looking at some more cursed stuff. Because of course we are. Buckle up. Now, at first glance, this probably doesn't even look like paleo art, and you're probably thinking, is this cursed? And my answer to you is, no, actually, I started this off with a softball. Something to ease us into things. Something to, just get the blood flowing, get the circulation. It's like exercise. You gotta start slow before you get to some ridiculous nonsense. The reason I shared this is not only that I actually kind of like it, but I looked at it and I'm just like, these ancient mammals are being attacked by a giant enemy crab. And they must hit his weak point for massive damage. And if anybody gets that joke, I will be very happy. Yes, I did include this just to make that joke. I'm not apologizing. I need to have fun with this somehow, okay? Ugh! Okay, alright, to be clear, this is kind of awesome, to be fair. Also, if you're ever in a situation where you actually see this in real life, I just want you to know that you are already dead. Your life is over. If this is staring at you, it's too late. I'm sorry. I don't know what that's supposed to be. And honestly, I don't want to know what it's supposed to be. What I'm fairly confident in is that it belongs in my nightmares and in no other place. Okay? Seriously, what's with the scary ones today? Again, if you see this, you're probably already dead. I kind of like how beefy this one is. He's got really broad shoulders. It's like, the power, the dark energy flows through me. That's the vibe I'm getting from this. Seriously, stop making things so scary today. Why? Oh, it's like, at least he made the eyes not red, but I think the white's almost worse in a certain context. What the heck? What is that? Is probably what you're asking. And I don't know what it's supposed to be. Though I can tell you that the file name is Python, which that is not, for fairly obvious reasons. I guess they were like, let's make a super flexible lizard. Actually, they probably thought, you know what, let's make a snake with legs. Let's do that. Why not? It'll be fun. Also, no, it won't. Never do this again. How dare you? Okay, I was about to tell us all to stop, but we're not quite at the stop level, because this is pretty I can't even be mad, actually, because this parasol olive is enjoying life. She's out strutting her stuff. She's just like, I'm sexy and I know it. And hey, alright, you know what? More power to you. You work it, girl. On the other hand, there is a fine line between humorous and no more. And you have now achieved no more. It was labeled as a dinosaur, but looking at that tail, I think this is supposed to be a crocodile, one of those scalies, as they're called. God, I can't even believe that's a word. The internet was a mistake, alright? It was a mistake, people. We've made a tactical error, and we need to go back. It's time to stop. Like I said, it's time to stop. What are you doing? My ex is a T-Rex. Okay, well, they're probably your ex for a reason. The reason possibly being they are a very large, very hostile predator from the late Cretaceous period. But I feel like this author, Tyrexina Sorosovich, knew exactly what she was doing. So I'm not even sure how mad I can get. The Dinosaurs Embrace. A Forbidden Romance by Diana Desire. Listen. At this point, I'm pretty desensitized to these dinosaur romance novels, because there are way too many. Way too many. If it was just one or two, I'm like, okay, whatever, it's funny. But this is like a whole genre at this point. It's the AI cover that's getting me. That is the dopiest. Just just not. I don't even notice how bad her hand looks compared to her boo there. It looks like he has suffered some serious traumatic injuries and the bones haven't reset properly. It's kind of what I'm getting from this. Whoa, 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 whoa. Tiny theropod, you don't need to be creeping up on us, alright? Whoa! Whoa! If you didn't label it, I wouldn't know. Also, you know they walk on two legs. Okay? I know they walk on two legs. Paleontologists know they walk on two legs. They walk on two legs. Why you gotta lie? Also, since this is Deinonychus or Deinonychus, I always say Deinonychus, but people are like, that's pronounced, I don't pronounce it right. Okay, whatever, I don't even care. Probably should have feathers. I know I'm not usually the person to complain about the feathers, but in terms of this particular species, no, that one definitely needs the feathers. So we have a lack of feathers, but it's really the all fours more than anything else. That's not a thing. They did not run around like that. This is created the opposite problem that I usually get on the hadrosaurs for not being on all fours like they should be. Deinonychus, you should be on two legs, not on all fours. I only ask for the bare minimum, people, which is at least getting the right amount of legs. Oh, I'm gonna get you. Oh, I'm gonna get you. I got these big, giant, grabby hands. I'm gonna get you. What is with the arms, actually? The rest of it isn't too bad. We got what looks like some feathering. We got, the tail should probably be raised a bit higher, but outside of that, it looks okay. But the hands! The grabby, horrific, monstrous hands! It just... No! What the heck did the turtle do to deserve this? Seriously. Brachiosaur. It's just a... You don't have to be such a jerk. It's just a sea turtle. He was probably minding his own business, and you're like, I'm a steppin'. You're a monster. It's the arms that are doing it for me. The extra long, grabby arms. Again, their arms weren't quite that long and not so opposable and it looks weird. Whenever you give a dinosaur these really extra long arms, it's not a... No, it's a no! A strongly worded no! Also, that back leg looks really off, too. Is that just me? Everything's all over the place here. Nice sunset, though. He looks very embarrassed. He's like, oh, I didn't know you were in here. Oh, no, I was just... it's not what it looks like. I was just hungry, man. It's not my fault. This is not my fault, okay? Okay, I know I killed Carl for his delicious flesh, but, you know, it's just, I was hungry. Everyone's gotta eat. Don't judge me! And with that, a special thank you to my apex predators, Arthur, Roy, and Metal for Life guy. Till next time, this is Darkness, and I bid you all a fun farewell.